Hello, my name is Casey McGuire, and I'm making my first video of my Mandarin courses. I'm taking a Mandarin class at New Orleans Chinese School, and this is my first day. We had about 1 hour of class after registration, and basically we're learning both conversation, pinyin, as well as the characters. Right now we're just on pinyin, which is how you write the Chinese how you write the language, but using a Roman script, so using the regular alphabet that we know, and learning the tones, and also we just did some basic conversation exercises. So I'm just going to start and practice so that I know how I can pronounce better. And if you find, obviously I'm extreme beginner, so if I don't say it right, just let me know, because that's why I'm making the video. And so we could learn together. So the first thing we learned today was how to greet someone, which obviously is the most important thing if you're going to be speaking the language. And it was ni hao. So in Chinese they have tones. I believe they have 4, and then there's a 5th one, which is just nothing. So there's one that goes up. There's one that's just straight across and it's high. So it's like ah. Then they have another one that goes up. It's like ah. Then they have another one that like dips, and that's the 3rd tone. Ah. Ah. And then did I do the down one? Ah. And then the last one is just ah. And it's short. So the ni hao is the 3rd tone. So the one that starts up, goes down, goes back up. And it looks like this with the pinyin. Ni hao. You can also add ma. And the ma is like real short and quick. And the ma is basically just making it to a question statement. So you say ni hao ma. And that's how you say. Basically, what it means is ni is you in the informal sense. And then hao is good. So it's kind of like, what's good? Nah, it's just, are you good? How you doing? You good? And it's kind of like an affirmation more than a question. But anyway, that's the greeting. It doesn't have a literal translation. It's a greeting. And to respond, you would just say, ni hao. The ma you would include in the question, but you wouldn't include in the response because it's not a question. So then we talked about how you would say what your name is or who you are. And then we would use jiao. That is the I don't know, that's to be called is jiao. So we did wo, which is I, or I guess me, and then jiao. Jiao, jiao, which is to be called. So, wo jiao Casey. And to ask the other person's name, I have a list of the pronouns right here. We have ni, that's you, wo, me, and then ta. And ta is just he, she, it, anything 3rd person. To make them plural, you just add on another character, which we only had the pinyin right now. So you add men. So ni, wo, ta. And you would add to any of the 3 to make it plural. So I say y'all. I would say ni, men. Yes. So to ask someone else their name, you will want to say ni jiao, ni jiao jiao, shen me mingzi, shen me mingzi. So obviously my tone's not all that great yet, but yeah, it just goes right along the lines with the way it's written with the pinyin. So the ni jiao shen me ming zi. She told me so zi could be by itself, in which case it would have a tone, But whenever you combine z with another word, it loses its tone. So it's like a short. You almost swallow it. So it's 名字, 名字. So I'm gonna try it all together. 你叫什么名字? 名字. Yeah. Obviously, I'm still learning, but that's why I'm making the video, so we can learn together. Obviously, if you want to see the way it's spelled and you want to write it yourself phonetically, I found that some of the ways it's written really doesn't work for the way it sounds to me, so feel free to just stop the video and make your own. So that's how you ask their name. Oh, here's a good one. After you say hello, how are you? Well, hello, the first thing you want to say, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. So we learned about those as well. And the first one, good morning, would be 早上好. So like we said, 好 is good. 早上would be morning. And it is written like this. 早上好. Good morning. Good afternoon would be also their morning and their afternoon is different. So she told us that their noon, according to ancient Chinese concepts of time, noon is actually 11 to 1. So I thought that was a little interesting and different in and of itself. So yes, the time is actually separated in 2-hour shifts, 3 chunks. I don't know how to explain it, but basically noon is from 11 to 1. And they have a special way to say good afternoon or good morning or good noon time, basically. And that one is中午好，中午好. Good midday. There's also another one. I didn't actually write this one down yet, but she said for when you're speaking with someone of respect, with high levels of respect, and you were telling them good noon time, so any time between 11 and 1, you would say 我安. So it's the same 我 we have here, and then an with the line on the top. An. All right. Good afternoon is gonna be 小. The falling tone for me is a little bit more difficult, but 小我好. As far as my expertise, that's how you say good afternoon. And then good evening would be 晚上好. Good evening. Yes. Okay. And then we have, obviously, after you tell someone hi, how's it going? Good evening or good morning, good afternoon. You're going to ask them their name. So you would ask, their name. Then the next thing you say, good to meet you. It's nice to meet you. So the way to say it in Mandarin for my teacher is we say, 很高兴认识你. I'll try one more time. 很高兴认识你. ni. So the ni, the only thing I really know from this whole sentence is ni is you, and that's going to be the last thing. And that's all I know. But that's how you say, it's nice to meet you. Also, she said when you are meeting someone, whereas in English we might say, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's good to meet you. then the next person, and then you would respond, it's nice to meet you too. But in Chinese, you wouldn't say that. You would, or in Mandarin, you wouldn't say that. You would say, hi, what's your name? Oh, my name's Jim. Oh, hey, Jim. It's good to meet you. Jim would then ask, oh, hey, what's your name? Oh, my name's Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn, good to meet you. You do the whole thing over again. So that was a little different. We practiced that in class. Now, she said typically you don't, I don't really understand how she explained this, but in a response, so you would say, it's good to meet you too. You would say like this, 我也很高兴认识你. So the yeah, this one is also like two, so good to meet you too. However, she wanted to stress that the yeah goes after the first word, after the pronoun. It doesn't come at the end like it does in English. So that's another difference. And now I'm going to try practicing it all together, and we'll see how it goes. 你好，你好，我是 Casey， 我叫 Casey. Now I'm going to ask your name. 你叫什么？不，什么名字？ Okay, I'm gonna try that again. 你叫什么名字? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna try the other two, the last three. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good noontime. And then we'll be finished for the day. 早上好. Good morning. 下午好. Good afternoon. And good evening. 晚上好. Oh, and good noontime. 中午好. And for an adult or someone, to be more respectful, 午安. Okay, y'all, that's everything I learned today. That's everything we learned on our first day. We haven't yet got our textbooks, much less seen much less seen an actual character, but that was enough to overwhelm us for just 1 hour. I hope this helps you with your journey in learning Mandarin, or if it was just an interesting 5 minutes. Thank you. Ciao. Oh, 再见.